What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Third Gen Junkies. Chris, you know who it is. Today we're doing a little bit different video as usual. I'm doing the off the wall videos here lately. Haven't done too much to Ruby or anything else on the third gens, but today we're going to be working on Grandma third gen Junkies daily driver. 2003 Mitsubishi Outlander 2.4 liter. So mom came up to visit. We're gonna do a oil change on it, and then a little bit hard to see, but straight down in there you can see my finger right there. You can barely see it wiggling. Right there is the EGR valve, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the EGR valve off. I'm going to clean it, make sure it's good. I'm going to check out her air filter housing, make sure she's good there. Pull her PCV valve off and clean it, make sure it's good. Check all her fluids, top them all off. Most of you know that my mom lives in southern Illinois. It's a 6-hour road trip, so yeah, she comes up every 2-3 months. She doesn't drive a whole lot, but when she does come, I take care of her vehicle, check everything, check the air in the tires, make sure all her fluid levels are good, check for any leaks. I did see some stuff when I was just under there, but as recommended by other people, I did jack the car up, and there's been concerns by a couple of my viewers about not putting jack stands under vehicles or using bricks to hold cars up. I have many jack stands. I get lazy, but I did do it on this one because, as a viewer mentioned, I do have a young daughter, and it would be sad to see me gone and my daughter be fatherless. So that being said, we're gonna get this underway. Get under here. Got my drain pan, all my tools, 17mm for the drain plug. Got my mechanics gloves so I don't bust my knuckles, because a lot of people, especially you young guys, I sit there and think it's funny or whatever, and you bust your knuckles and whatever, and chicks dig scars and all that shit. Yeah, they do. But you know what? As you get older, when your hands stop working, you start getting arthritis. It hurts when you bust your knuckles. And then it gets cold outside like it is now, and it gets really, really hard on your hands to do stuff. So honestly, young, old, whoever you are, if you're watching this, use protective equipment, wear gloves. I know I don't do it all the time. I don't wear safety glasses all the time. And actually I do have my regular glasses with my safety side shields, which most of you don't know I wear glasses, but they hurt me right now because my beanie is smashing them down into my face. But yeah, wear protective equipment, man, so you know, don't hurt yourself or somebody else, innocent bystander on the side or whatever. But yeah, so we're gonna get into this, check everything out on, you know, my mom's car, get the oil draining, and get this show on the road. Take the oil cap off. Me personally, I like to take the oil cap, I like to stick it in the hood latch so you never forget to put it back on. Plus, this is the overhead cam, 16 valve. It'll spray oil all over the underside of the hood, could cause a fire. We don't want that, so yeah, I always put the oil cap in the hood latch, so if you go to shut the hood and you slam it and you're sitting there like, why won't the hood close? And when you look, you're like, oh, I forgot to put the oil cap on. Put it on. It's a safety measure is the way I look at it, but that's pretty good. Wind that off. Slide that guy out of the way. Just snug. All right. Pull this guy out of here. Put the 17 back. I need to go get another rag out of my stash. Hey, Ruby. Oh, here's a, make sure no gas or anything on it. That's good. Ruby's in there, Black Magic's in there. Waiting on a part to come in for Purple Haze, guys. I have a video coming up on Purple Haze pretty soon. So you'll see a video on Purple Haze pretty soon. Hopefully this weekend. I'm really hoping. It's been a while since anybody's seen anything on that car, and I still got my goal, my deadline to get Ruby finished, at least driving under her own power. We'll see how that goes. Deadlines are always not good with me. I'm not good with deadlines. So I always pull my oil dipstick up to give it like breathing room, because there's a lot of cars where you pour your oil in and it'll like do like my drain pan, it'll like burp and it'll spray it right back out the funnel all over the underside of the hood. Say this car takes 4.5 quarts. Bad part is I can't even see the line of where it's at. Looks like it's down here, down to about a quart. Give it one more little ooga-dooga, little shot. And put this over here for now, so it'll drain out. I'm gonna move my jack stand and I'll lower it down so it's level and we get a proper reading on the oil. Because we won't need it in the air for the other stuff that's going to be done to it. So let's see here. Her exhaust still sounds like crap. I got her exhaust fixed the last time she was up here. It still sounds fucking weird. Oh yeah, her car has like an electrical issue that she hasn't been up here long enough for me to diagnose what the hell is going on. I mean, this thing is so ghetto rigged. But my uncle rigged up some stuff on it. This board is broken. The speeds work and moving it around over here works. But he rigged up, cut a hole in the dash in these little vents. And basically if you push it in is heat and out is the cold for AC. So, and then it has a random like gremlin in the wiring where it'll just randomly spray windshield washer fluid up onto the windshield like you just seen. Only usually on initial startup, but I don't know, it's weird. This car's, and it's still got exhaust leak. I can still smell it, but it's not really super significant. This car's crazy. It's a really crazy vehicle. We're still about a half quart low. I think it might take that whole, I think they lied. They said 4.5 quarts. I think it's more like 5. Because, and this thing is all deteriorating and falling apart to shit. Like it's falling to shit like over time, a long time for the air to be sucked into the air filter housing. Just gonna try it without the funnel. So I'll put the rest on it. Ain't gonna hurt it. It's got that little oil leak. Worst case scenario, it'll just leak a little bit of oil. Yep. Oh yeah, another thing you guys probably don't know about me, but I only run Valvoline products. Not sponsored. I just always use Valvoline. Like Baloo has Valvoline full synthetic high mileage. Bebe, the wife's Impala, has This same exact oil here, Valvoline high mileage. I put Valvoline high mileage on all my vehicles because 90% of my vehicles are over 100,000 miles. My Grand Am that I had before Old Blue used to have a tick when you'd first start it, and then it would go away. I put in Valvoline high mileage full synthetic and it went away and never happened again. So I've always stuck with Valvoline. I swear by Valvoline. So let's see where our level is at now. Oh, just a hair over, but like I said, that's nothing. It's good. Didn't notice that Mom does have a slight power steering leak, a little bit of seepage down there from one of the hoses before the rack. She said, I checked it, it looks fine. And you can see right here, it's way down, it's below the minimum. So I'm gonna fill it up. I'm in the back of her car, but there we go. See, it only took a little bit. Put the cap back on it. Shut the door. Damn lights on. My dome light. I forgot to hit that dome light off button thingy. Oh, come in here. Ugh, top secret paint. Kind of let people see that. Or else all my third gen junkie buddies will be like, ooh, I need some of that. Fill up our windshield washer fluid. Hopefully she ain't got a hole in this thing. This is another thing. If any of my subscribers out there have a hold on. Any of you guys out there, especially women, I have a question. Why is it that women clean their windshield with the windshield washer fluid way more than men? I can fill mine up and it don't take me even all summer to go through a whole container under the hood of my Tahoe. But like my wife, my mom, my mother-in-law especially, they will go through like 2-3 gallons in a summer, in a few months. I mean, is that some weird thing that like men just don't clean their windshields as often as women or something? Let me know. Drop a comment and let me know you know what you think, or if there's like a theory behind why women use more windshield washer fluid than men. I've always wondered that. I've never really asked anybody, so let me know. And now would be the time where you would stop watching the video, like, subscribe, hit that share button, drop a comment, let me know what's going on, say what's up to your boy. You know, I'm trying to put out content. It might not be the best of what I normally do, but we've got a lot of stuff coming soon. Buying parts for Purple Haze. I just bought some last night. It's going to be in the mail. And selling some parts here and there. So, yeah. So we're going to get back to filling up these fluids on Mom's car. Oh, that's where that bubbling I was hearing is coming from. See that down in there? Bubbling and dribbling out, so you obviously can't fill it all the way to the top. And it looks like there's like a float in there, that yellow thing right here. That's where the neck locks in. Twists around. That's how it locks in right there and pushes it down and dribbles out a little bit. It'll still be full. It's all good. Check Ma's trans fluid. See what it's looking like. I know she has trans fluid in the back. And this is domestic or Asian. Looks good, smells good. I think I did a drain info on this the last time it was up here. Brake fluid level full. Let's see how dirty this air filter is. Not bad, surprisingly, compared to where she lives. I don't even worry about that too much. Now we're gonna get into the nitty gritty. Let's see here. Let's grab a 12. Let's see. Oh no, it's either a 13 or a 14. Might be a 13. Let's see about this PCV valve. 14. Try a 14. Normally I would say you'd pull this hose off, but just getting it to spin and barely move is going to be hard. So I'm going to, wow, 14 is super tight and it almost feels like it's going to, this whole piece is like, well, the valve cover is like bending. All I'm trying to do is crack it loose. I just want to, oh, yeah, bend it down. I don't know if I would even want to attempt to take the PCV valve off unless I can figure out a way to wedge something tall enough underneath it. The problem with that is, let's try this. Let's get these big guys. Try to hold it up so it doesn't move. Because that's the last thing I want to do is break that off. I don't have a welder. That's a very thin steel. And if I break it, then we have bigger issues because then Mom will have to stay here until I can go to the junkyard or try to find a replacement valve cover. Stupid biscuit. Let me see something. I just want to get something on it to hold it, stabilize it from moving. Something that so I can grip it better. God. Well. I bet you this thing has not been changed in a while. Fudge. Well. Guess I'll probably just say forget that and leave it alone. Oh, come on, get off there. So I don't want to tear this weld up because it is an aluminum valve cover, I believe. I don't see rust on it. I mean, rust on this bracket, but not the actual valve cover itself. So I'm not going to mess with it any further because I'm not trying to break it. I'm just trying to do general maintenance. Can't even get the damn PCV valve off. So whatever. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'm going to go ahead and crack this stupid beat. Get out of here. You're not going to live in Mom's engine bay. Get out. Get. Yeah, this thing's horrible. Really bad. But it looks like I'll be taking all this off anyways. There's not enough room for me to get back there and pull that guy. These are probably 10s. Let's see here. sensor connected, so I'll just throw this to the side just to make room. And what we're getting after is this guy right here. If you can see my finger right there. So there's a vacuum hose here. It's gonna be a pain to get off. Seems like it's been on there a while. Supposedly my uncle changed this. I don't know if he did or not. Probably if he said he did, he did. They said there should be a 13 or 12. I think it was a 12. Yeah, it's a 12. I actually want to get that vacuum line off before I take the bolts out, because I know it's going to be easy.
Is that your camera thing in your head?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Oh.
Damn, Ray. Shit. It's a PCV valve. Fuck, not a head bolt. I'm in an EGR valve. Fuck. Yeah, definitely got a lot of carbon buildup. That's for sure. Oh yeah, it's definitely got a lot of carbon buildup. Look at this. Oh, this guys, watch this. See all that carbon buildup? Let this thing soak for a minute.
You said you were going to do that with gas, if we put gas in it.
No. Brake parts cleaner. Brake parts cleaner is good for everything.
Yeah, I just put Hannah down because Hannah was starting to get snippy, and she said, "Are you gonna be here when she wakes up?" I said, "I can leave 5, 6, 7 o'clock tonight. I know where I'm going. It's only 2 roads, 47. You take a 3.5 mile hike over, hop on there to Southern, and straight home. I ain't gonna get lost."
Let's see how much buildup's in the intake.
Is this your recycle for 1 week only?
No, we forgot to put it out last week. Get in here, and I know what's hard to see, guys. I'm gonna scrape some of this gunk out of here. Give me a minute, guys. Alright, so I've been working on cleaning this thing out. kind of hard to see. Oh, there you go. There's some light down in there. There's huge chunks of carbon buildup that came out. There's all the oil stains there. And the brake parts cleaner, cleaning it all out. Cleaned up the gasket, which is right here. And I took the pick, and I got. You can barely see it. The hoses are kind of in the way, but those holes right there. I took the pick and I scraped in there really good. Got all the carbon out of there as much as I could. And I also took brake parts cleaner and cleaned in the throttle plate. Sprayed it, held it open and sprayed it all the way down in there until it came out. The EGR valve holes I just showed you guys. Clean everything out, so hopefully it'll run a whole lot better. So I'll go ahead and get the gasket back on here. Get this thing bolted back up. Let's see, which bolts are they? This one and this one. And then get this thing back together. And then there's another project part that she wanted me to look at on her vehicle to see if I can possibly fix for her. I might as well double check all the others since it seemed like stuff was loose. These old school clamps, they crack me up. Check this guy here. That ain't even all the way on either. Half-ass mechanics, man. I know I don't do everything perfect every time, but damn. It's crazy. Fucking people. Makes me want to double check every goddamn thing on this car. Let's stick this bad boy on here. You know, it's kind of shitty. Start it up and see what it sounds like. Hopefully it runs better. Should. It's clean now. Okay. Okay, come on. EGR valve's got to get used to it. It's not used to being clean. There we go. Wasn't ready for that one. Like, whoa, I'm clean. Hey, holy shit. Let her run. You take her for a rip. Brakes are touchy, boy. Alright, let's go run her up and down the street real quick and shit, idle's even better now. Nobody's coming this way, nobody's coming that way. Let's see how it feels now. ain't got a whole hell of a lot of power. But I mean, seems like it's a hell of a lot better than it was before, definitely before I cleaned it, because it was bad. I chugged pretty bad. Mom said she was getting really bad gas mileage. She just get like 250 miles to the tank, and she's only getting like 140 or something like that. So I want to see how much better it runs. Her 1-2 shift under trans seems weird, but my mom's 64 years old. She don't need no super fast ass car. Brakes. Brakes are better than my damn brakes. Thank you, Uncle Ray, for that. Sounds to me like she does need rear shocks. Struts, whatever the hell they are, probably shocks. Definitely hitting kind of hard there. Definitely a hell of a lot better than it was, that's for sure. Way better than it was. Oh, you know what, I'm gonna pull in and then it'll be easier to back out and I can just pick everything up that I need to load in here for. Alright guys, I'm back. All I did was, my mom's got this little pull handle thing where it broke out of the plastic, out of this piece here. And it broke away, so I just kind of rigged up this speaker wire with these 2 heavy-duty staples. You can barely see it down in there, so that she could basically pull it, have something strong enough to pull it, and it'll release the seat. Show you. So spin it around, pull on it. It's a pain in the ass. And I gotta make sure that these staples aren't in the way, but pull on it, boom, comes up. But that's what I did right there. Staples on it, wrapped around. So it'll hold it. But that's basically it. I got the air compressor pumping up right now just so I can go ahead and check Mom's air pressure in her tires. I got to load up a couple air conditioners and some other stuff, a chair for her that she wants to take home with her. Then after that, I might do some other stuff on my brother-in-law's truck. I'm not sure. Got to see what time it is. I don't even know. I've been out here messing around too long. But that's going to be the end of this one, guys. Like, subscribe, hit that share button.